What's up, everybody? CW Entertainment back with some more MLB The Show 24. We're back with our Washington Nationals franchise. We are here ready to get the offseason underway. Yeah, we got offseason here to handle. We got some business to take care of here. We'll see, what's out there in free agency. Maybe there's some good stuff there. We can maybe bring along to help kind of build our team for the most part. Maybe there's some deals potentially that pop up for us. I don't know how I want to go about with this team here. And maybe some of the vets that we got. Like we got Lane Thomas, Stone Garrett. maybe there's some guys potentially consider moving off from. I don't know if that's the right case or not. But I just kind of want to quickly go over what, how their season kind of progressed. Unfortunately, don't pop up top, so we're going to have to dig into it. But some of the guys, we were kind of mostly focused on Josiah Gray, Mackenzie Gore. I know we didn't really focus heavily on Cade Cavalli, but, we'll take a look at his stuff as well. But, yeah, let's take a look at our guys. So, Josiah Gray, he saw some good increases throughout the entire season. Fortunately, the stamina dropped one. Honestly, I'm not really sure exactly what causes the stamina to drop so much. He pitched 187 and 2/3 of an inning. So, he pitched almost 190 innings. So, I guess it was a little bit below 6 innings in a game. So, I guess that might be the reason why. But, we saw some positives. He kept the runs down. It wasn't lower than last year, but once again, he pitched more innings. Same with hits. So, ERA, came down this year. That was a big focus point. Wanted to keep it as low as possible. Kept the home runs down. Pitched more innings, kept the home runs down. Kept the walks down. Strikeouts, would like to see that go up next year. Hopefully, he's back to the 150 plus strikeouts. He's not necessarily the strikeout pitcher. Mackenzie Gore is more of that type of guy. The whip came down from a year ago. It was a little bit better in 2022. But, we're slowly starting to get things, maybe for him to get slightly better than what they were. He had more quality starts this year, had a complete game this year. So, he was definitely doing his thing. 2.3 WAR, he did a lot better. Strikeouts per 9, we'd like to see that a little bit better. We'd love to see that maybe around that, hopefully maybe that 8, 9, 10 range. But, slowly but surely, because he had it last year. So, we know he can possibly get there. Glad to see the walks are down. Glad to really see the home run number being down. So, he's definitely doing better and whatnot. So, we like to see it. Hopefully, we get another good year out of Josiah Gray in his next season. Next up, Mackenzie Gore. He's got his stats going up across the board. So, you love to see that. Again, the walks got a +7, which means he cut down the walks quite a bit, which doesn't look like it. Well, per inning, he cut the walks down. So, he also pitched the entire year. I don't know if him or Josiah missed the start. They did. They didn't miss much time. They may have missed one game. But they did their thing for the most part. Mackenzie, he was having such a good start to the year. It just kind of, as the season went along, it just kind of blew up a little bit on him. It was the most he's ever pitched. So it's expected. But regardless, the numbers are still better than what they were a year ago. Granted, he did give up quite a bit of hits. That is a concerning point. 40 more innings should not equal almost 50 more hits. Like, it just should not. So, we got to get the runs down, though. The home runs, while it is a higher number, it's still down compared to a year ago. The walks are exactly the same. That means his walks are definitely have been cut down a lot. There's a reason he got +7. 172 strikeouts. Did better than a year ago. Love to see that. So, he's definitely doing his thing when it comes to striking out people. Like I said, he's our strikeout guy. But hopefully, maybe he pushes that 200 strikeout pitch next year, man. He's a good pitcher. We threw a no-hitter with him. Like, he did it. No, we came close to throwing a no-hitter. We gave up one hit in there, but we were close to damn near a perfect game in that game. We only had 2 base runners the whole game. Had a complete game shutout. That's the one we had versus the Giants. So, I like what we have in him. 1.6 WAR. Look at the strikeouts. Pretty good. Looks like it was better last year with the strikeout per 9, but that's okay. Other stats got a little bit better. If the strikeouts are coming down and other stats get better, we'll take it. We'll be perfectly fine with it. Look at the walks per 9, though, man. That's pretty damn solid. 2.9. Home run, like I said, like to get that down. It is still lower than it was the previous year, his first year. But, hopefully things, are looking up for Mackenzie. Now, Cade, we didn't pitch for Cade at all. We just kind of focused on Josiah and Mackenzie. I kind of forgot about Cade, I'm not going to lie. And then he came back from his Tommy John. So, he pitched 89 innings in 18 games, 2-9 as a starter. So we got a little bit of a baseline here with him. 3.84 ERA, not bad at all. 40 walks, though. I feel like that is kind of on the high end right there, and pretty much almost 90 innings of work. 93 hits is allowed, too. I feel like the whip could be better than what it is, but, we got somewhat of a floor. He played almost about a little bit more than half the games he would have, so Yeah, the walks per 9 is 4. Like yeah, that's got to get better compared to our other guys. Mackenzie Gore is 2.9. I don't know why Josiah's at that. Josiah's grade is 3.64. So Josiah's a little worse than the others, but it'll be okay. But yeah. So Cade, we got, like I said, we got a base floor. Look at his stats, his attributes. They're going up everywhere. Aside stamina, once again, don't really understand the stamina thing. He didn't pitch enough, so I think his stamina should have dropped. But it's all good. We got stats going up in the right spot, so that's the positive part. We traded for Trevor Stefan, Guardians relief pitcher. So he's 28. He's going up in everything as well. His home run per 9 got a +6, and hits per 9 got +5. So that's gonna be in the 80s. So like seeing that. Don't know how many games he actually played with us this year, but throughout the year, 3.47 ERA. Now his best year looks to be the year 2022, where he had a 2.69. But things maybe getting back on the right track there with him. He didn't play. Well, actually, no. He actually played the most innings ever in his career, but strikeouts are a little down. But hopefully, he'll still be a solid relief pitcher out the pen for us. Keibert Ruiz. All right, this is our starting catcher, and his overall is going up. His contact numbers are going down. Don't like seeing that. I don't know, man. We got a lot of guys I feel like got hit pretty hard with the contact going down, like for sure. Look at his plate vision. Plate vision up to a 95, man. I like it. I like that a lot. Which doesn't really make sense why your contact is getting hit so hard, man. I was kind of hoping for quite a bit out of Keibert this year. Pretty bad year. His worst year as a pro so far, like without a doubt. Less hits than he's ever had. Second lowest in doubles. Had 3 triples this year, but it's a low home run total coming off an 18 homer year. RBIs are down, walks are up, which is good. Strikeouts are up, that's not good. 6 stolen bases, not bad. But average is down, on base percentage is down, slugging percentage is down. I mean, it was not a good year for Keibert. And that might be somebody we have to reconsider as our catcher going, forward. Maybe he bounces back this upcoming year, but yeah, man, I'm gonna need to see a little bit more out of Keibert Ruiz. His isolated power was awful, 0.096. Like sheesh, man. Yeah, you gotta figure something out here in the offseason, Keibert. I need you to get back right. Samuel Basallo. Now we're not gonna speak too much on some of like our prospect guys, but nice to see. We don't have stats for AA stuff, but nice to see. He's got stuff going up everywhere. So if he has a good year, down in double and AAA, man, he might find a way to fight up here. I mean, he's only a 6 or 7 overall. He's not that much far off than Keibert is right now. So definitely like to see it. Jefferson Caro, he's another guy that could be potentially shooting up for this spot as well. I mean, he got +9 to power. So Keibert, you better bounce back well, dude, because we got some guys back here that might be pushing you. We got Matt Mervis here. Now Matt Mervis is another guy we ended up trading for. It's like Samuel Basallo. He's got stats going up everywhere as well, so we like seeing that. Unfortunately, he did get a ding to the contact versus righty, so it is -3. Once again, like to see that going up, especially since you're a lefty batter. But throughout, like I said, I don't know what he did for us. I know when we got him, he was batting over or he was batting close to 300, or he was over 300, or something like that. Definitely took a dip. He got more action. He did come away with 10 home runs, 35 RBIs on the year. So, like I said, I don't know exactly what all he did with us. So we have a better understanding of what, he does this upcoming season. But he did better than what he did in 2023, which was not much good there. So hopefully we continue to see some improvement there from, the DC area kids. So hopefully, we can get some much more improvement there from these guys. But yeah, nothing crazy out of Mervis. Luis Garcia, I kind of have a little bone to pick with him, man, because batting wise, it wasn't bad. I mean, you see, he's got stuff going up everywhere, but it's his fielding, man. His fielding was what was pissing me off, man. There was sometimes I felt like he could have got to the ball, and he just maybe didn't give his maximum effort on it. So I don't know, but batting wise, it was all right. It wasn't nothing crazy. I mean, he's not this big power hit anyway. He's a guy that's supposed to just kind of get on base and being kind of maybe toward, like, as I mentioned, I'm pretty sure I mentioned at the beginning of the season, I got to just kind of bats at the bottom of the lineup, maybe get on base, start a rally down there. But yeah, wasn't that great of a year. I mean, he kind of just had his average. He's a little bit below average with his batting average. On base percentage pretty much on par. Slugging is down. OPS is down as well. So it wasn't a good year for Luis Garcia, that's for sure. His fielding It was a little worse than it was last year. He got a negative WAR, so he definitely had a not that good of a year this year. So, I mean, he's a guy that I was definitely, I was hoping there might be something we could find with him. Just never know, considering how young he is. But honestly, I mean, his stats aren't bad. I mean, look at it. His stats are pretty solid. Got good vision. Got solid clutch. Got good contact. Hopefully he bounces back, but if not, man, we definitely have to look for a replacement at second base. And maybe there's something in this free agency pool. I don't know. How you Lee, he had some action, I think, in AAA. I don't think it was going well. We don't have stats. For whatever reason, they wipe out minor league stats. But let's see, maybe he finds a way to push Garcia, another guy that, once again, is not far off overall-wise. Only 5 points. So he's nowhere near ready to come up. If we look at his stats, he's got 40s pretty much across the board. So we'll see how that ends up working out, though, in the long run. But we're moving down to third base, though. Nick Senzel. I like Senzel a lot. I like him a lot. I know we got Brady House potentially making that jump to the majors, but Nick Senzel was one of our better batters all year. He played in limited action. He played like half the games this year, but when he did, he did his thing when he got his opportunities, for sure. 9 home runs, 31 RBIs. I mean, that's nothing eye-popping, but he batted .280, which was the best of his career. On-base percentage is the best of his career, .348. Now, once again, he was in more limited action. He got 264 at-bats versus 300 in a couple of these years. So, but like I said, the time he played, man, I liked him. I mean, he did well defensively as well, but his bat was working for the team. It did. So it's a good chance Senzel finds a way, to still be here. I mean, look, he's a guy that can play all over the place. He can play all over the diamond, outside really first base. And he can play in the outfield, too. So he's a good platoon player, and a good utility player that can play everywhere. We got Brady House here. Once again, another guy, youngster, one of our top prospects. He's going up in overall. He's now up to a 70. I think he was like a 68 maybe when we first got him. Maybe 67. He may have been a 69. I don't know, but I know it wasn't at a 70. I mean, we got the arrows going up for a reason. So we got +7 to contact right. Love to see that. We got +6 to power right as well. We'd like to see, maybe his vision and stuff come up a little bit more. I feel like all 3 of the guys might start in AAA. We'll see how spring training goes for them. But in the limited action he got, man, he had a couple home runs, 10 RBIs, couple triples, 5 doubles. I mean, walked 8 times. He did, for a young guy, he did pretty damn well. Batted .243, on base .325. I mean, OPS could be better, of course. Once again, he's getting his first action, though, so I'm not, gonna kick his ass for it. But had a WAR for 0.5, which, once again, the guy that played limited action, he did pretty well. He did better than the other 2. But yeah, excited about Brady House's future. Once again, I don't know if he'll be up here right away, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. CJ Abrams, now this is another guy that have a lot of hope for. I still think he's gonna be pretty damn solid. He was a lone all-star of the team, so enjoy having that. But he did take a dip into the power for his righties, but everything else is going up across the board. So, can't complain pretty much there if the contact can continue to rise. Would like him to get better stuff versus lefties if we can, but, still pretty decent year. Batted .267, 10 home runs, 60 RBIs, 42 doubles, so he had a career high in doubles and did it in less games than he did the year before. So, I mean, we'd like the home runs to continue to get maybe closer to this mark. But, he cut down the strikeouts. Walks did not go up compared to last year. Less stolen bases. Got caught stealing 10 times. So you do got to probably work on that a little bit, dude. But, you got stuff going up in the right category. So as long as that continues to happen, you'll continue to develop properly. All right, let's talk about some of our outfielders. We got 4 guys. We're kind of 5 because Alex Call is also here too. But Dylan Cruz is our number 1 guy. I can't stand to see that -6 on his contact versus lefties. Dylan, if you're going to be up here, dude, I got to have numbers shooting up. Like, I really need them to be on the right path. I like the powers going up +7 versus lefties, but the contact going down, man, that's not acceptable. He did poor. I remember literally saying in the video, he couldn't do worse than what he was doing in AAA where he was batting .193. Well, he did. He did a whole lot worse. Batted .177. He did hit 3 home runs, which is fine, but batting .177 on base too. 22% of the time slug. I mean, my gosh, man, it was top prospect, man. I was hoping, maybe he'd end up surprising me a little bit. Once again, he's his first time ever playing in like professional baseball, minor leagues included. But man, was hoping for a little bit more. I mean, he had 14 hits, and I think I had 3 of them. So in that month of time, I mean, he only had 11 more hits. But yeah, I mean, no other extra base hits besides the 3 home runs. So Dylan, you're gonna have to get it together. I don't know if these guys are gonna be able to make the jump like right away. We got James Wood up here next. Another guy got stats going up properly how we want it. Unfortunate contact did take a bit of a hit. But plate vision, you know, got +8 there. Definitely like to see that continue to grow. Another guy, he did struggle as well. He did just as bad as Dylan. And he did worse. I mean, he only had 1 home run. He did have a triple. 5 RBIs, 7 walks. He struck out 24 times. And I don't even know if he played in every game. He played 23 games and struck out 24 times. I mean, whew. And it had 81 plate appearances. I mean, it's like I said, I just don't know if these guys are ready to make that jump. But yeah, I think it's a high chance that they're going to be starting off. And like I said, we'll see how spring training goes. We'll see. We'll get to all that point when we get there. Next up, we got Lane Thomas. He's seeing numbers go up quite a bit, and his contact rate went up +10. Oh my gosh. He lost numbers in his power. Lane, I was hoping so much that he had such a good year. And I was hoping maybe he's turned into a star for us, but unfortunately, he just kind of was average. Like, really. Less at-bats this year. I think he did end up getting hurt, so he had 16 games less than he did the year before. I don't know. Maybe that's just kind of how they did it, but yeah. But I mean, less hits, less home runs by 15. Those 16 games, he wasn't hitting 15 home runs to match that. I was hoping maybe he found a way to hit a 30 home run season, but unfortunately, he did not. Walks went up, which is a good thing. You know, he had his best walk year. Strikeouts way down. He cut that down almost in half, a little bit there. Stolen bases are down. That's kind of back to his kind of average. Batting average, though, it was still above average. Kind of on par almost with last year. On base percentage went up, which is good. Slugging percentage, though, we knew that was taking a big hit. He didn't have the the big power numbers he did a year ago. So I don't know. I mean, I probably more than likely Lane and Stone still be back next year, but I could have him on the trade block. I don't know. At some point, we'll have to see how everything's going. Especially these two can figure out some things too. So but Stone Garrett, we can look at his numbers. Another guy going up in the right categories everywhere. Base run aggressive. If that's the only thing that's going down like severely, I'm perfectly fine with it. I don't care what that base running aggressiveness stats is. But power is taking a slight dip in versus lefties, which should be fine. But dude, dang, he lost some potential there. Damn, his overall going up, but he lost potential. Like what? That don't really make much sense to me. But he batted .294. Honestly, Stone Garrett's biggest mistake was allowing me to control him. Because he was doing well during the sim. Anytime I got a hold of him, I couldn't get a damn hit to save my life. But 13 home runs, had his career best in home runs. Same when it comes to RBIs and whatnot. But walks are up, strikeouts are up. But it's the first time he's getting like full-time action, I guess. So batted .294, on base .354, slugging percentage .477, OPS .831. So not bad. I think there's still a lot of untapped potential there with Stone Garrett, and hopefully we can have a better year than what we did last year. Then we got Alex Carr. He was another guy, like, just good utility guy. I don't know how much Alex will be playing once, Dylan and all them guys come up. So we just have way too many outfielders at that point. But when he had the opportunity to play, he did his thing. He's not really a guy that, just going to be hitting the ball out the park. But he gets on base, man. .294 batting average. .388 on base percentage. Slugging percentage. He had some of the better stats of anybody. Once again, more limited action. But, shit, he did his job, man. Alex Carr was doing his job. But that's it for our final stats. So we're going to go ahead and send to the offseason. Let's see how this ends up going. Your manager, Dave Martinez, has decided to retire. So we are going to need a new manager. And honestly, I completely forgot about the scouting stuff too. Got a hitting coach retiring too. So this is a complete rehaul. And that's perfectly fine because honestly, it may have been time to allow some stuff to go anyway. Got qualifying offer stuff too. So we have some stuff we're going to get into here real quick. Strasburg retired. Thankfully, that actually did happen for having to realize we just lowered his stuff. Thankfully, he didn't just try and stick on. So that's nice to see. Patrick Corbin ended up retiring after this year too. So, we got something for him. We got a potential catcher, in that. So, like to see that. That's nice to see that, we got rid of the guy and he ended up retiring. So, we got something for him. Any other big notable names? I do see Tyler Anderson. I know that was the guy we ended up with our Angels franchise. So, that caught my eye real quick. But no real huge names. All these guys. Well, this guy Jake Cave for injury, but yeah, everybody else is kind of really ability wise, but no real big names here that that I'm noticing. Bumgarner, okay, there goes one. Poor free agent market. But yeah, nothing really crazy here. So go ahead and get out of there. I'm not gonna go through all these damn names, but no Hall of Fame inductees for the 2024 class. So we got some exclusive free agents negotiations, and honestly, I'm good. I'm not bringing back any of you guys. Yeah, y'all deep potentials, nothing crazy. Zach Davies, 32. Yeah, never mind. I saw the break at 99, so I was like, well, maybe there's something. But yeah, nah. We'll move on from that. We got staff to redo. We got free agency stuff coming up, so I'm gonna hop into this stuff. I will cut to it to see where we're going after. But let's see what honestly, it might even be best for us just even clear house. Yeah, man, we got negative stuff here. You gotta go. Yeah, Lester can go. Farm director, attribute. Yeah, Jim Hickey. I mean, he's got an attribute grade of an A, but we'll see. But yeah, we're gonna probably clean house for the most part. So, like I said, we'll get to it. We'll take a look at everybody, see what we can manage to get through here. But I will cut to the point, and I will get you guys here in a minute. See ya. All right, so we're going after some guys here. Paco, for whatever reason, is trying to be hired by the Cubs. Just got them a new manager a year ago. So why are they trying to go after this guy? Like, this makes no sense. So apparently they're giving him a 4-year deal. So we're clearly gonna have to up the ante a little bit here and try and see if we can get our guy here. And but they're giving him 24. My gosh, he's looking for 2 to 4 years. So good grief, boy. They really finna make us go like 25 million here, but we'll see. We'll go 24.5. That puts us over. I don't know that guarantees, like how Madden maybe works sometimes, but yeah. So I mean, this is the number one dude up here, so I definitely would like to have him if we can get him. Man, he ended up taking the Cubs off. We're like, come on now, why? Why are the Cubs going after a new guy? Okay, we got a first base coach. That's nice to see. So we got 2 guys so far hired. We got a farm director inside Gwynn, which unfortunately might need him to be the damn manager of this team, because the Cubs are, for whatever reason, hiring people that they don't need to be hiring because they just got a guy. Bruh, he did not. Wow. Bruh, there's no reason. This makes no sense. How? Like, they need to allow you to have some sort of. All right, now I need y'all to allow me to see the damn things, bro, because I still need my people, like, for real. Like, they literally just screwed us out. Literally a hitting coach. Like, why on earth did he take that? Oh my gosh, bro. They need to allow you to counter offer or something, like, because you have no control over this. Like, you literally have nothing. He just chose the Guardians for whatever reason without any reason behind it. We had the best offer on the table and we just got screwed out of it. And we're also into free agency, so we'll take a look to see what everything's here. But so Juan Soto has made it. We got Pete Alonso down here as well. Yeah, I highly doubt we're gonna be able to bring Juan Soto back. I mean, we're not gonna be able to even match that, I imagine. I mean, he's got interest to come here. Kind of surprising, but But yeah, I mean, he's definitely like to bring him back here. He's 26-year-old. Problem is, we really don't need outfielders. Like, granted, yes, he is better than Lane and everybody else that we got there. But Corbin Burns got a starting pitcher here. Blake Snell is here. He's 32 though. So he's kind of already taking the shot, with his stuff and whatnot there. Max Fried, 31. I would kind of like to be on the younger side. Shane Bieber wouldn't be bad. He already has an offer though from the Guardians too though. So Bueller's already 30. And it really kind of drops off right there. Like I said, Shane Bieber wouldn't be bad, but he is 29. I don't know if he's going to grow any more than what he has. Well, 3.6. I mean, he's definitely starting to kind of maybe get a little worse than what he was. I mean, he was doing some elite numbers down here, though, in 2021. And, well, didn't pitch as much, I guess that's why. But still, Shane Bieber's a really, really good pitcher. His interest level is an absolute Z. He wants nothing to do with the Marlins. He's 30 years old. We really don't have a closer. So, I mean, we could definitely throw him on there. Maybe we see, Jose Leclerc is here as well, which I just kind of went on a little tangent during the live stream yesterday about, it really ain't been big on Leclerc, how he pitched with me. But And we got a lot of older guys here, so I mean, you know what? I feel like why not throw it on Tanner Scott? Let's see if we can find a way to steal him from a rival. He's definitely asking for a lot, but let's see. His idea range is he wants like more of a 1-year deal, which honestly is probably the best route to go. He didn't want the long-term deal, so we'll go 2 years. You know, maybe we can find. Hopefully, you know, something good comes out of it. You know, we'll just keep it basic. So we'll put Tanner Scott on the list here. Got catcher-wise, Danny Jansen's here. Gary Sanchez is down here. Boy, Sanchez is definitely taking a dip and stuff. Boy, they got that card he's got in Diamond Dynasty. Boy, dude is a monster. Yeah, not much here really we're seeing here. Like I said, gonna try and maybe find there's some hidden gems a little bit here. Pete Alonso, I'm a big fan of Pete Alonso. I don't think we're gonna be going after him at this point. It's not really kind of in the cards. We got a first baseman right now anyway. Carlos Santana, damn. 6'7" overall now, dude. And that's why. Almost 40. Oh. He is taking numbers. He's getting hit hard. Damn. So my boy Joe Votto. I mean, my goodness, man. These dudes are getting hit tough. We got Gleyber Torres here. You know, that might not be a bad idea to go after. I mean, Rosario, he's 29. Yeah, I mean, that's just the issue. Most of these guys are on the older side of things, so that's kind of not where we want to go. But I think we still probably give our boy another year. Dang, Torres, minus 11 to power left. Sweet jeez, that is a major hit. Yeah, it's not like a crazy amount here, especially considering, you know, we're more than likely going to end up having guys that are, I mean, it's not a bad class, but it's just, like, outfielder, that's kind of not exactly where we need. Like, we're kind of decent there. Like, the pen is definitely where we need help at. I'll see if there's any, maybe there's some kind of hidden gems that kind of slip through. Jack Flaherty, he's up in age now, but all right. So we got some offers out there. Tanner Scott's probably the big name that we're going after here. You know, we're trying to find a way to get a closing pitcher. I mean, he's age 30, so you know, be solid. You know, maybe we could be around for a few more years for us. We got some other bullpen guys. Then we got some kind of guys maybe throwing the farm system here. You know, just kind of see if these guys can kind of develop into here. So. You know, definitely, you know, some solid guys. But, yeah, kind of bullpens, kind of where we're kind of mostly focusing on here. And then we got another closing pitcher, which we really don't have anything in the farm system either. So, and some of these guys, you know, decent, you know, potential, not end of the world there. We got a catcher right here who has, like, pretty solid power and whatnot. So that was something to kind of see. Maybe, you know, they find something out of that, you know, potentially down there. Could be able to play, you know, in Double-A down there with Basello. Got another guy here, another closing pitcher, you know, just some decent stats, you know, nothing crazy. Yes, we're seeing negatives and stuff with a lot of this, but said nothing crazy. An outfielder, I know he's got a deep potential, but you know, solid contact. His numbers don't look that bad at all. And we got a second baseman, Jimmy Watley, as well. So, you know, like I said, some decent stuff there. Nothing crazy, you know, like I said, just kind of maybe we see there's some kind of development that can maybe spark out of there. But we still got other stuff we got to end up worrying about. We got tender contracts, I guess we got to worry about. So, all right, well, we got tender contracts kind of situated there, what we wanted. So, go with that. Braves are acquiring Peter Fairbanks, a closing pitcher. All right, well, that's a pretty big damn deal. We currently are still without a manager, hitting coach, and pitching coach. We're still waiting on these guys to see if they end up signing. Orlando McQueen, we might have to up the offer a little bit just to see if we can find a way to get him to sign, because he's asking for 3.5 a year, which is, I mean, this is dead on what it is, so I don't know what he's tripping about. Maybe we'll add a 4th year, maybe that'll make him a little more interested, but yeah, we need these guys to come on. Actually, shoot, I forgot about, I'm over here simming. I forgot about free agency stuff, so I don't even know if we've had any action or not. Tanner Scott is still sitting there. Looks like offers we have out there. I don't know if we signed those guys or not. We may have got some of those dudes. I don't know. Tanner Scott was still after. It looks like we're dealing with, you know, the Dodgers and Angels. So that could be a pretty tough one to kind of deal with. Caleb Ferguson, hopefully we still find a way to get him to sign on there as well. We were able to get Lucas Sims, so, you know, that's nice that we already got one relief pitcher in here. So if we find a way to get these last couple of guys, we'd love to be able to do it. And we still like, you know, to get some of these guys to find a way to, what's it called? Maximum Rothschilds cannot sign any more free agent. Oh, boy. All right, well, we no longer have offers available, so I'm guessing looks like we ended up striking out. Oh, actually, no, Tanner Scott's here. Oh, I think it may have been because we didn't have the opportunity to be able to sign him. That may have been the reason why. So yeah, we're trying to make sure. I don't recall what offer we had for him. Oh no, we ended up getting Caleb Ferguson actually. So we actually got him. So cool. So yeah, right now we just need to find a way to see if we get Tanner Scott. I think we were actually about to get him locked in there too. And unfortunately, we still have yet to hear anything about these coaches, man. Like, there's nobody going after y'all. Just sign the damn deals. And the Cubs are acquiring Johan Duran. Albert Alzolay is going. Patrick Wisdom and Ian Happ. A pretty big blockbuster trade going right there. All right, then. Cubs trying to make some moves. And we're still in a battle with Tanner Scott. The Rangers have entered the deal. He does not want a long-term deal. He kind of wants to be, you know, on a limited basis here. Finally, the pitching coach decided to sign on, so we'll gladly take that. See what's going on here with this Tanner Scott. All right, well, we're still kind of sitting in a decent spot here. You know what? We're going to try and just up, you know, what he's asking for. And hopefully that'll get him to kind of, you know, go on and sign with us. And now the Twins are acquiring a big deal. They are going to send out Joe Ryan and Griffin Jacks for Felix Bautista. So the Orioles getting rid of their closer. Interesting. Still in a dogfight here with Tanner Scott, and we have the best offer out there. Whether he takes it or not is another story. Juan Soto also holding out as well for a bit. And all right, we finally got the manager to sign. McQueen finally, after stalling out for like almost 2 weeks. I mean, she's literally didn't have a manager going throughout this. Still waiting on the hitting coach. Hopefully he ends up coming on. Come on, Trevor. Go ahead and bring your ass on, dude. Hey, we're finally getting a deal done. We do get Tanner Scott, 2-year deal, $27 million. 1.4 ERA a year ago. This will be the highest rated person on our team. It's going to be a closing pitcher. So, worst case scenario, you know, if the team looks like it's going to be garbage still, maybe trade him off for a high piece. Who knows? So, Juan Soto is going to the Reds. Wow, they came in out of nowhere. $30 million a year, $30 million per year, 9-year contract. Wow. Soto moving teams yet again for the 3rd time in 3 years. Actually, it might be 4 times in 4 years because he was dealt from the Nationals to the Padres, Padres to the Yankees, now Yankees to the Reds. Wow. And finally, our hitting coach is finally accepting the damn offer. I mean, I don't know what took him so long, but sweet jeez. We got the draft lottery. Let's see how this ends up going for us. We got a 16.5% chance for that #1 pick. Hopefully this ends up going in our favor. It's going to probably be dealing with the Athletics and the Rockies here, potentially. Maybe the Red Sox or White Sox find a way. In fact, both Sox are in the top 5. But, yeah, let's see if we can get lucky here. How the hell do we fall all the way to 6? The Rays had a 0.6% chance. Bro, come on. That is bullshit. That is literally horseshit. But, no. The Rockies get to move up, but we drop 4 spots. Oh, come on. That is straight bullshit, man.
Shit is fucking ridiculous.
Wow. Just wow. Like, literally, we got straight hold. But no, let's shoot up the Rays all the way up here. Wow. And we're going to have other 16.5% chance teams. We're the ones who get hold? Like, what? And Max Fried is signing a big deal here with the Blue Jays. And looks like us sneaking in. We do end up sneaking in and stealing Corbin Burns. So we have a new ace. Nothing against Josiah Gray or anything like that. Honestly, we just kind of need some more guys, man. I mean, it's pretty bare. But Corbin Burns, we got him on a 1-year deal, $16 million. Basically, just kind of figured out, you know what? Why not see, you know, if things end up going well? Maybe this is a year that we can kind of compete. I ain't gonna say compete. Compete's not the right word, but maybe start pushing this team in a better direction. Because honestly, the pitching staff was not that good at all. Like, it was pretty bare bones. But now we got some solid pieces. Josiah and Mackenzie Gore will still kind of be, you know, in the 2 and 3. But now we got a kind of more of a legit ace. But that also, you know, take maybe some of the pressure off of Josiah and Mackenzie a little bit, as they can move down to 2-3 role before they, you know, it's time for them to make a jump. Oh, no. Sox, what are y'all doing? Y'all can't be making in-division trades. Come on now. Oh, boy. I don't know if the players they got in return are good or not, but I don't like that. A Rule 5 draft here coming up. Well, all I know is we got screwed. Oh, boy, yeah, we got number 2 pick here. Like, piss off. Oh, my gosh, man. Another big deal. The Twins are dealing left and right. They're sending Byron Buxton to the Texas Rangers for DeGrom, who was on the decline, and Sebastian Walcott, a prospect. Boy, I'm not sure exactly what the Twins are doing. Pete Alonso, well, this is a rumor in real life that Pete Alonso could be getting dealt to the Cubs, and he is going to be the Cubs' first baseman. You know, we took Matt Mervis, who may have been a potential for them, but boy, he's coming off a great year. 57 bombs. Oh my gosh. Sheesh. Maybe we should have went at the Pete. All right, that is where we're going to go ahead and wrap things up here. I'm honestly not sure how long this video ended up going. I know we kind of bounced in and out of things with some of the free agency stuff here, but we are in spring training, and that's what we will pick up next time. We're going to kind of play a lock into some guys here that we have, and see how everything is going with the team. Make some nice moves here. The team is definitely better than what it was last year, especially the pitching staff and everything. So we still got some unknown questions and whatnot here, but hopefully things start to kind of become a little more figured out here as this thing goes along. But that is where we're going to bring it to a close, everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If y'all did, man, make sure you guys bang that like button. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are here on some of the deals we ended up making. And, free agency. You guys think they were the right ones? Should we went out to somebody else? Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. But if you guys are new here, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button to stay up to date with this franchise and more that we'll be having here on the channel here in the future. Hope you guys enjoy your Wednesday. I'm out to next time, everybody. I'll catch you guys in the next one for spring training. God bless and peace. Close it out, Future.
And it's the love from my fans got me still here.